Well, it's been a difficult couple of weeks for a lot of reasons, so you must be really pleased with the lads have come out and performed today, Micky.
Yeah, of course, and really pleased with the boys that have come in today who haven't been playing and did a job for us like they've done. Young McPake's come in there and he's not played any kind of football for a while, but it was needs must. Feeney came in and was excellent, but all the boys that come off the bench again carried it forward. That's a great credit to them for the work that they do when they're not in the team. Like now you look and you see the graft that these boys put in. It's for moments like this evening. So no, we're really pleased, but not carried away. We'll enjoy this evening as we always say, and it's important that you do that. But it will be with one eye on Tuesday night. We'll enjoy this evening. Tomorrow get recovered. Monday get recovered, and then we know there's another big tough game on Tuesday night, which will take a massive fall on over there. So really excited and look forward to that already.
Every game, the first goal is always important, but I just wonder after that break and obviously Scunthorpe fighting for their lives, just how important that first goal was today.
Well, I think you just said it always is. The stats are there for everybody who's interested in stats to see how important that goal is. We knew that Scunthorpe were going to come here and fight hard that they did. We just managed to at times have that wee bit of quality to get the goals at good times, and then that organisation that the players did off the ball and just seen it through. It was a really good performance.
The front two of Jolly and Nevitt was just disrupted a little bit by COVID, wasn't it? But they're back together again today, and great to see them both on the score sheet.
Yeah, of course, it's important that we get goals from the front players, because that's how they live. That's what they're in a team to do, and I was really pleased. Both really special goals today, two cracking goals, but not just that. Their general work rate, their hold up play, their desire to want to fight for us at that end of the pitch and keep us up there was terrific. So no, it was a good performance. And
Scunthorpe had just a little bit of possession, I think, just before you got your third goal, but first league goals for Sam Foley and also for Ryan Watson as well. And you mentioned how important to the squad those guys are.
We're not bothered about you having possession in the areas. I'll be honest, we work very hard on that. We're still in control, even when you think that you're knocking it around in front of us. We work very hard on that. We know what we've got to do and when we've got to do it in different areas, and the players are really good at that, and that's what they did. So every credit to them for that. They get in there, they got organised, and when the moments came, when the duels arrived, they came out on top, and that's what they'll continue to do, and that's what's going to be important from now until the end of the season, is that we are very controlled and very composed in that way of playing and that way of defending. And of course we showed that we have power and pace out of the block, and we'll punish you on turnovers, and that's what we're grateful that we managed to do.
And 6 wins in a row, I mean that's great, any sort of level of football, Micky, isn't it? It's a tremendous effort by the lads.
Well, you can also see, we looking at me, I didn't even know that. I'm not bothered. I'm not trying to again talk as if I'm trying to be clever. I'm not bothered. I'm only looking forward now. What we've done before only has got us into the position that we're in. What's important now is that we keep going and we keep preparing really well, and we take every game, every half as it comes, and we keep looking forward. We will not be patting ourselves in the back for anything that we've done. That's gone now. That's history. Now it's about what we do next.
But you get the reward for that, don't you, with the league table, second in the table now, and that's a great reflection on how well you've been playing of late.
Well, obviously it's great when you look at it, watch Sky or whatever, and you're second in the league. That's obviously great, but the league season's not finished. If it was, we would say absolutely brilliant. But no, we've worked very hard to get into this position. Now you've got to work very hard to stay there, and that's what we'll try and do. We won't get carried away. We've done this trip many times before. And what we'll do is we'll use our experience to keep making sure that we keep our minds on what's necessary, and that's enjoying this evening, getting ready tomorrow, preparing Monday, and then going and over to, like I say, Salford on Tuesday night with a big following, and we have to go again. We won't get any favours because, like you've said, we've won 6 games in a trot. We won't get any favours. We'll have to go there and work exceptionally hard to go and try and get another result.
And just how important would be to sort of see how the lads have reacted now? That first game, for a while. Certainly, obviously, there's been illness in the camp as well, sort of thing. So it's how they look tomorrow, and then look forward to Tuesday. Yeah, listen, you only have to look, and you can see for yourself the amount of players that we have missing today. We couldn't field the full bench, but I'll remember Leighton Orient coming here in Kenny Jacket, and he could only get 3 players on the bench, and he never moaned at any stage, never whinged about it, got on with it, and his team came here and fought very hard, and we got a good result that day.
but I thought that was the right way to treat this. You just got to get on with it. If you can put a team out, we'll try and do that. We won't start bleating about if we've not got a bench or whatever. We'll just get on with it and we'll get through it the best way we can, and it'll be an unbelievable battle every week now.
And any idea if anybody else might be available in your squad for Tuesday yet or not?
Yeah, we'll keep that to ourselves though, because we don't want to give too much away, but we will hopefully start to get players back now, and we're just like everybody else. COVID's going through the country like wildfire, and we're just the same as everybody else. But the frustrating thing is that the boys are not even getting any symptoms. They're getting really frustrated sitting at home saying there's nothing up with me. But listen, that's what it is. That's the virus, and you've got to respect it, and we'll do what we can to get the boys back as quickly as we can and as healthy as we can, and get them back into the group.
And you mentioned Josh McPake, obviously he's done really well over 60 minutes there today. The other Josh Hawkes, I know you weren't expecting to be recalled. Obviously Sunderland have had their own issues in terms of that, but possibly a special ruling by the EFL that you might be able to get him back if Sunderland agree? Yeah,
I don't know anything about that. I only heard what you've just told me, and some of the people have came to me. I don't know. Yeah, we only found out yesterday at 10:30 that he was going back. I have no problem with that. Everybody's suffering, and we've had to go and get some of our young loan players back from the local non-league clubs. We've had to do the same. You've just got to do what you can for your own club, and respect that Sunderland needed the players today, and we said no problem. We're obviously disappointed, but we've got a squad of players now that get an opportunity to come in and do their thing. So they did that today. We'll see what happens with Josh in the future.
And still the door open, still looking for players that might suit Tranmere, and you might be able to get in during the window?
Yeah, but we're very much sort of ins and outs. We have to cut our cloth accordingly. We haven't, like I've said many times before, we haven't struck oil behind the goal, unfortunately. But we will do what we need to do, and if we can maybe jiggle a few things around, if we think that it suits us and frees a wee bit of money up or whatever, and we think that the right player comes, we're a very well organised football club. From you guys all know that, you've been here long enough now, and if we think that we can do it, then we'll do it. But as of the minute, we're just sort of shadow boxing around a few things, because we would have to cut the cloth accordingly like everybody else. But that's fair enough. That's the way it should be.
Well, today.
Thank you. Cheers.
Elliot Nevitt's still cutting his cloth here at Tranmere. A fantastic goal today, but do you think just on his overall performance, was that a more mature performance from Elliot Nevitt?
Well, you've got to give him a chance, haven't you? You've got to understand that he's came from a level that is nowhere near what we're doing, and he's not had to do any of the stuff that we've done, that we do and we take for granted every week. He's not even done an apprenticeship, so to be at the level that he's doing and doing the things that he's doing and learning very, very quickly, you've got to give him massive credit for that. He's getting better and better all the time. Who knows how good he's going to be, but we'll keep encouraging him and keep pushing him on, and keep getting him to try and put all-round performances in like today, because it's going to be important that we have good players in order to keep trying to win games of football.
What sort of character is he as a footballer behind closed doors? Is he the type of person who just backs himself with a high level of confidence, or is he someone who sort of listens and sees himself as an apprentice to someone like yourself?
Well, he's a very humble lad. He's lost a stone in weight, which was important that he did that. He dropped it, and that's great. Already great signs of professionalism to him, and the weight that he's lost, you can see that he's moving around the pitch a lot more. He looks a lot sharper, and he scores goals like he did today, so that was just part of his development, but he's got to continue with that now.
He's not the only young striker. Obviously he's made an impact today. Charlie Jolly caused all manner of problems. At times the Scunthorpe defence looked like they were pretty scared of him and didn't want to go near him really. Is that another sign of another forward checking the shoulder and being aware of the space around them and utilising it?
Yeah, he's a good player, Charlie. Now he's probably opposite to Elliot, where he's had a real good upbringing in football and has always been a high achiever in youth teams and stuff like that. And that's why, he came here. I never brought him here. He was brought here before me, but you could tell with the way that he plays, that he's been schooled really well, and he's now using that experience, and he's becoming a man now. You can see that, and his attributes that he has, he's able to bring consistently to all or most games that he plays in now, and he scored a cracking goal today. That's a beautiful goal, and I'm really pleased for him. But him, like everybody else, we will not let them down, and we'll keep pushing them on and try and get the best out of them.
Yet another clean sheet, but 4 goals at the other end, and also you must have some satisfaction from other players like Watson and Foley being able to chip in and get goals when they probably had more limited opportunities than some of the others.
Well, you'll only be as good as your entire group. Yeah, 11 players have to play, but in moments like today, the players have got to do the running like they did, and you've seen them doing 5-10 minutes ago, in order to be able to come on and do what the guys have done for us, because we're going to need them. Who knows what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks and months because of COVID and various other things that are going on. So it's important that they keep fit like they do and keep as professional as the boys did that came in today. So it was. I'm really pleased for them, and I told them that in the dressing room. It was important that we said that. It was really important that they were game ready and come in and put in performances like that.
Sometimes getting manager of the month can be a bit of a curse, can't it? I can remember Gary Bradman getting it once and he was out of the job a month later. So it was important, obviously, to just build on that and take the plaudits and just carry on with the job in hand.
I just said there, I don't look back, so I don't. That's gone now. It's about looking forward. And it doesn't matter what you've done before, you've got no hand-ups in this game if you take your eye off the ball, and you've got to just get out there and continue to do the right things at the right tempo, at the right work rate, with the right quality all the time. Otherwise you'll get nothing. It doesn't matter what you've done before. We speak about momentum all the time. Momentum's fine if you're going to go in and you're going to make sure that you keep working hard and keep the right attitude and you keep looking forward and doing the right things, and that's all we're trying to do. We're not taking our foot off the gas at any moment. We're not patting ourselves in the back, except for tonight. We can maybe relax a little bit, but tomorrow and Monday we'll be back at it again, and we'll take a massive fall into Salford, and we'll be expected to represent the club again and go again.